guys, my name is Nelson.
My name is Bruno.
And today our topic will be MVP, which you guys might heard about minimum viable product. So Bruno, what's up?
Yeah, so what's minimum viable product? Let's say it's a concept used for product delivery.
Or
Why?
a service. Or a service.
Why?
Because, we tried, at the end of a period of time, maybe in sprint, as we call on Scrum, or maybe on continuous delivering on Kanban, right? Which is the minimum which somebody as a client might be able to do something based on what you have built during that period of time as sprint, or the amount of time you have focused on try to deliver something. So
yeah. In addition to that, there's the understanding in a agile delivery cycle that there's an incremental delivery, which means we deliver the first achievable or shippable product, as they say, and then the next iteration we increment the already started initiated product. So today we will introduce the concept, and we have a couple of guests, special guests, that are working with us in the Agile Group Study Program, and they are actually building products. So they will share their experiences with you all, which are live experiences, right? So we hope that's going to be a lot of fun.
okay then, guys. So who will be the first one we're gonna invite?
Yeah. Before that, let me just tell real quick the story, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So the Ferrari story, which we always use as an example.
Oh, okay.
So you understand the different approach from waterfall delivery and agile delivery. So back in the day, when the client needed something, and they would go after a software company, they would say, "Well, I want this. Like I want this Ferrari." And the companies would basically say, the customer is right, we'll just build up the Ferrari. Which means contracts would take up to 2-3 years to deliver the Ferrari. It's a very complex, expensive product. What's the agile approach? MVP. So now, when the customer says, I want, the developers and the offering managers and people that are in contact with the client, they are the experts. They ask, a few questions, but the most important is, why do you need a Ferrari? The customer knows what they want, but not necessarily what they need. They might know what they need. Some customers might understand software development, not all of them. If the customer is a bank, they are experts in banking. Or a financing company, they are experts in financing and leasing and all that good stuff, but not necessarily development. If we are a software company, we are the experts. So we guide the client to understanding what they need, because what they need might actually be a lot cheaper. So that's the goal. So instead of delivering a Ferrari, you want to understand why they need a Ferrari. So the client would say, "Oh, I need a Ferrari to go, to a shop," which is, what's the next question? Where's the shop? How far it is? Oh, it's 2 miles away. Do we really need a Ferrari to go to a shop that's 2 miles away? Most likely not, right? So with a few questions and interactions, collaborating with the client is more important, right, than anything else. We can go back to the manifesto if you want. But basically, we will deliver in a shorter period of time a usable product. Yeah. In this example, we would deliver a skateboard, which is a vehicle. The client will say, okay, the question is, will the skateboard allow the client to get to the shop? The answer is yes. It's not the best product, but it was delivered in one iteration, in one sprint. Then,
and you will collect some feedbacks based on the showcase. Then the next iteration, you will base it on the feedback. He might say, okay, I lost the equilibrium. So they will put like the next iteration will be a scooter that you have something like to hold yourself. So the third one, he might say, okay guys, it takes me too long to be there, and I'm losing my shoes because I need to break. So he will say, the team will, okay, let me give you a bike, like a bicycle, right?
Yeah.
So he will say, okay, I love it, but when I need to come back, I might need like I have to climb, and I'm getting sweating a lot because I'm using like a suite. Okay, so they will provide you like a motorcycle, right,
Or a bicycle.
or a bicycle
Have
with
a seat.
yeah. So afterwards, before uh, after they deliver the motorcycle, the customer might give you that information, which is crucial. Guys, I just loved the feeling, the windy on my face. So, but he still need the car because sometimes might have bad conditions, weather conditions, might rain. So he will say, okay, but I need something to protect myself when we have bad weather. So the team will deliver a car, but not necessarily a Ferrari.
Yeah.
But the difference between the two cars will be the one, it will be convertible.
Yeah.
So he might be able to use that thing to protect him.
I don't know
English.
the name.
I don't either. But he will be able to be
The cover.
the 2 miles. He won't get
Yeah.
wet. He won't sweat, right? But he still be able to feel that windy when
Yeah.
he's driving.
So that's a plus, right?
Yeah.
So that just to
Nice, at least the
conclude,
story.
it is a great story because now the car is a lot cheaper, but still a car, and we delivered in like 3 months or 4 instead of like 3 years. So that's just a story. We want to invite our friends here, so we won't take too much of your time. So what's the first one?
Who will
So
come?
now they will talk to us about their experiences on MVPs and the products they are creating. All right.
Hello, hi.
Let's see.
Hello.
So help us keep on an average 3 minutes, maybe maximum.
Throw him the elbow.
Yes,
good,
good one.
I like that.
So
Just throw that.
this is Marcelo Pios. He's a good friend of ours.
I don't know. I know some.
You can
So
stay in the middle.
thanks for joining
Oh,
us,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
stay
okay.
straight. Yep,
Okay.
centralized. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
So, I'm Marcelo. I'm from the Horse Squad. Basically, the product owner of our training is Bruno, right? He requested us to create a pair of glasses to identify bad habits,
Awesome.
right?
Yes.
So, this is the first model, right? We create this.
I love it. All right, put it on. Man.
It's a kind of funny.
I love it. It's very creative.
Basically, create this in hard paper, right, to maintain the environment sustainability, right?
Awesome. Good stuff.
So this is our glasses to identify bad habits in this first iteration. I bring some notes.
Yes, of course.
Let me explain how this glass works. This is a model. This is a model glasses, right? So it has a compartment where the client can insert one model at a time.
Use me.
Oh yes. So
Your model.
I bring one of the models, right? This is Mike Wazowski, which has the goal to act as a supervision, immediately identify any bad habits, act as a coach, suggesting the member good ways to avoid the bad habits. Let me put this to you.
All right,
Right.
so I'm Mike Wazowski now.
Oh yeah, you're
The
Mike
glass is
Wazowski.
not very steady, man.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this
Later.
This will be the part of the MVP too.
Yeah, the MVP too, right? So we had a lot of older modules that I didn't bring day here, but I will present to you
Awesome.
on the second
Ooh.
iteration.
So every time you guys identify like bad habits, you will use some of the cards with characters,
Yes,
which will represent a bad habit.
a bad habit.
And yes,
We have one that the X-ray, right?
X-ray.
wonderful.
The X-ray, the person is looking to identify who is going to do a bad habit, right? Oh, I bring my phone on the meeting. Oh, I'm gonna use the X-ray to the person to be, how can I say, to pay attention that he will
Awesome.
might have a bad habit.
So
Fantastic.
instead
So-
of you guys saying something, you just put like it's like a silent.
It's a
A
silent.
know,
silent feedback.
It's a silent tool.
Oh, Yeah,
just love
It's a
My head is
wonderful,
too
it's a
big.
wonderful product, man. So
It-
we are about time.
It needs a couple improvements, right? And
Yes.
after the first meeting that we had with the client, he had a lot of concerns about the material.
Oh,
Now we need to produce one with a material that has better durability.
awesome.
Bad habits.
So that's the feedback, and then you're gonna produce MVP number 2, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to present this to you, man.
Awesome.
You're gonna love it.
Thank you for your
Thank you, Bruno.
Thank you
your
for the showcase.
story.
Thank you,
Appreciate that, man.
Take care.
Who's next? No, okay. Let us keep the glasses just for that.
Okay,
I'll give you the.
so you give me back the money.
You guys need 2 chairs?
No,
Okay.
I can stay.
Yeah, no. Come on.
It's pretty short.
You need to feel the feeling
Okay.
of the chair.
It's a good
I forgot
feeling.
you guys were on the same squad.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I will be here.
So,
Come
I
a
am
little
Mikey.
bit- come a little bit closer to me to give room to
Whoa.
lower the
Fine.
chair.
Take that
Lower the chair.
distance.
Lower the chair, please.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, man, you're fine. This is a very big TV. Now Uncle Nelson can be there a little. Yeah. All right, go for it, guys.
Hello, guys. I'm Mikey. Carrie. Right. So, first of all, thank you, Bruno. Thank you, Nelson. Both are our agile coaches. Okay. And we got a lot of experience in this project. Okay. Our MVP, it's a little glass, right? No, it's so beautiful, no? So, the most important for me was to understand how the MVP works, okay? We could notice that MVP affects the business, okay? You can test our idea before to bring the full project to the market, right? We can avoid wasting time, right? We can create a valuable improvement idea, okay?
Yes.
We can listen to our clients, okay? We can get feedbacks, we can improve more our projects and delivery, okay? What the real necessity of our clients.
Cool. Very powerful.
I love the red one.
You know,
Yeah.
you look,
I'm feeling like the X-Men.
you know how he looks. He looks
The
like
X-Men.
with the glass. He looks like an actor.
With this mustache.
Yeah, what's his name, man?
You
I'll
like-
remember later.
Sherlock Holmes.
You're
Man,
like a superhero.
The guy who did
Superhero.
Sweeney Todd.
I don't know.
Johnny
I don't know.
Depp.
Done that.
John
For
Depp.
sure,
Yeah,
with the
yeah, yeah,
mustache. Look
John
at that.
Depp.
He doesn't have the hair, but okay, your time. Your turn.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
I was so-
what's your product?
So our idea was to create glasses that have some different kind of lenses. So each lens would detect, would show that a different kind of bad habit was going on. So
Cool.
whoever detects the bad habit would choose the lens that they would want to wear. So the red one would be something like really bad, like disrespecting a coworker,
Nice.
their
Awesome.
opinion or something like that. And the blue one, get it off. Would
It's
be,
like an Oakley, man. You can change the lenses.
Yeah.
This is
Oakley
not
is
sponsored
not-
by Oakley.
and the blue one would be something not as bad, like using a cell phone in a meeting.
Cool. Fantastic.
So again, you wouldn't have to say much. Just wear the glasses with the correct lenses, and
Like colors will say itself.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good feature.
And I have a question. Is this on the social contract? Maybe it will be something pretty awesome to to put there, like just to understand and respect
Yeah,
when somebody is wearing the glasses with different colors.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's part of our acceptance criteria. So in order for the glasses to work, the team would have to accept the tool. So it's like Elmo. So the idea is that it's an additional tool to Elmo or the Fireball or anything like that. But the team has to understand how it works
Hey,
and
man.
agree that okay, we want to.
If you change colors, might be 3Ds.
Yeah.
Might be 3Ds.
Yeah, you would see people in 3D.
Yeah.
so different from reality.
It's like 3D.
Yeah.
Let me try the
I'm
I
feeling
love
like
that game.
in the 60s.
Yes, it's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, I
So-
think that the
Guys,
powerful
I love
thing,
these two. I love both of your products.
I think that the powerful thing is you're not saying who is taking that that bad habit. You're not pointing fingers. You're not saying you're just putting the environment into
It's
a state
subtle.
that everybody
Yeah.
it's like a silent.
It's like a reminder,
and I'm
right?
not, I'm here.
Yeah, you're there. It's
Yeah.
like a reminder,
We
right?
could explore our customer, because the idea was just create a glass which you can see the bad habits, but we thought, why we can see the good habits? Okay, for example, in this example, we can use the red for bad habits and blue for good habits.
Mm-hmm. Or green for
Or
good
green,
habits.
yes.
You can go.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the showcase,
Yeah.
and the beauty of delivering products in chunks and not the full product. You can make it so much more valuable.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, what's the main driven of Agile? It's valuable delivery of value. So remember that this is value, at first hand. You guys are great. We appreciate not only your time and your efforts joining our program, but also being here and your friendships. Of course, we're learning a lot together. We hope this was also fun.
Yeah.
It's not long, but
No,
we
it's
wish
our
it was
pleasure.
longer. But as soon enough, we're gonna make one episode for the program. At the end of the program, we can get all of you to share your experiences, and we can make it a longer episode and have even more fun.
Yeah.
I think that we might put their contacts at the end of the episode, so you might learn a little bit more about the glasses. I
Yeah,
think that
we will.
you might be able to use that in your own.
Excuse me.
Alrighty, guys.
6 o'clock. So these are the MVPs, and this episode was for minimum viable product. We hope you guys learn a little bit and enjoyed. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining as well.
Thank you.
Say bye to everyone. See you on the next episode.
Later.
MVP for life.